Welcome to Tips and Tricks for a Healthy Lifestyle Suitable for the Working Women. I'm Kelsey Young from Great Escape Fitness. Today will be the first of many of our presentations. I believe that health education should be accessible to everybody. So today we are going to be focusing on the working woman. The presentation will cover the basic health facts for women in the workplace. We're going to begin by talking about how eating healthy can be added to any lifestyle, then moving on to how important fitness is and how you can schedule it into your busy day. And lastly, we'll be talking about tips for wellness and how to create this lifelong style of living. Concluding this presentation, there'll be a link to a 20-minute workout that you can do right at your office. All you need is a chair. So, tying everything together, the workout at the office. I get the excuse a lot that I don't have time, I don't want to, I'm too busy. Well, with my clients, I don't accept that. You always have time. And time is your most precious gift. So you should not have to sacrifice that and sacrifice your health because of giving yourself these excuses. So this first slide here is just pointing out the facts of living healthy is a choice. The good thing is that there are risk factors that you can manage. Those include high blood pressure, smoking, high cholesterol, lack of activity, obesity or being overweight, and diabetes. These are all factors that you can decide to change, along with the factors that you cannot control, which are age, gender, hereditary, race, and a previous stroke or heart attack. So looking at both of these risk factors, for example, controlling your high blood pressure in the end will benefit you in the aging process. Of course, you can't control the age, but if you're being healthy as you're aging, it's going to be better off in the long run. So with that said, as you compare the two lists, you can see that the factors you can manage in the long run will outweigh the factors that you can't control. Moving on to our first topic, which is going to be focusing on the health facts of women in the workplace. Did you know women live an average of 4 years longer than men? Which, for us, is a good thing because, yay, go women. But that also has some added stress involved. So the percent of women in the workplace has increased 20% in the last 50 years, and I definitely hope that that will continue to increase. Because there's more of us in the workplace, balancing the work and family can add additional stress, which in the end may lead to physical health problems. That is poor appetite, that is bad sleep schedules, and increased amounts of daily stress, which those chemicals in the body are very hindering for us. Like we talked about before, there are risk factors that you can manage or treat and can possibly be reversed as well. So there are many organizations that will give you the information, and I'm going to give it to you right here as well. Cardiovascular disease is the number one killer of women, which for us is not a great thing because that is only a recent statistic, I believe, in the last few years. With the factors that we can manage, we can definitely change that. The Go Red for Women campaign is very important and will give you a lot of information. So there is going to be a link right here for you to follow. More than 1/3 of adults are overweight or obese. Pretty high statistic, I would say. Partly because only 1 in 5 adults meet the standard for daily physical activity. Not a whole lot. So let's talk about different ways that you can add activity into your daily life. First off, you got to start with a healthy nutrition. So you got to fuel your body. There are no excuses for not eating healthy unless you're in areas where healthy food is not easily accessible. In Michigan, they have now introduced home delivery groceries. So at Meijer, That means there's no more excuses for not eating healthy. So say you're sitting at your office and you're waiting for that 5 o'clock time to roll around so you can leave, and you realize, oh, I don't have any food at the house to make for my family. Well, you just get on your app and you order your food from Meijer. So by the time you get home, it'll already be waiting for you at the doorstep. So you don't even have to go out to eat and pick those bad food habits. Another thing that's really helpful is meal planning and prepping. So doing that at least once a week. Also helpful if you start journaling. So if you bite it, you write it. Whatever you're putting in your mouth, you better be writing it down, whether it's in a journal or on an app. Good way to keep your metabolism running all the time is eating smaller, more frequent meals by pumping up the protein and eating your fruits and vegetables every day. One thing that is going to be helpful for you, especially if you have to go out to eat, is outsmarting the restaurants. So what that means is look at the menu before you go. You don't necessarily need to go in and not know what they're going to have. So plan what you're going to get. First thing you do when you get there, you order a box and you're going to put half of that in the box and save it for later. The best way to do it is get a lean protein and vegetables, no sauce, or limited seasonings. Never skip breakfast, and do what is convenient for you. Again, with the meal planning and prepping. Moving on now to different ways that you can add fitness into your lifestyle. Because a lot of us are very successful in our careers, and if not, you strive to be, you have to think of it as a sprint and not a marathon. The readiness comes when you prepare. So knowing what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. There's many different ways that you can do that, but you definitely need to maximize on all of your tools, and that includes your mind and your body. Not only do you need to be mentally fit, but you need to be physically fit to endure the race. So success comes in the readiness to prepare. So fitting and exercise is a great way to start and keep your body and your mind strong. Couple ways to get the best bang for your buck are the high intensity interval trainings and circuit training. So you're going to pick 5 to 10 exercises, complete them nonstop, little rest in between. On your lunch break, instead of sitting down eating your lunch, why don't you get up, walk around, take your lunch with you. If it's nice, sit outside, walk your whole lunch hour, park farther away from wherever you're going. Turn your TV time into fitness time. Did you know the average commercial is 2 to 3 minutes long? Well, if you add that up in the entire hour, that's a pretty long workout, I would say. That's at least a 20 and 30 minute workout, depending on how many commercials they have. Do active family activities. None of this sitting down watching TV. Why don't you go for a hike, walk along the beach, go play catch, get active, get moving. Another way to do it is functional fitness. Make it convenient for yourself. So during your lunch break, why don't you get up, get moving? Cooking dinner, you can be doing squats, you can be doing calf raises, do a wall sit while your pasta's making. While you're watching TV, walk on the treadmill. Movement every single day. So no matter what, you need to be moving. Our bodies are meant to move. Last, most important part of this is to schedule time with yourself, and you do not cancel. Your appointment should be just as important as everybody else's. Wellness, very important to reduce your stress. Couple ways you can do that are setting goals. So you're going to be setting daily, weekly, monthly, long-term, short-term goals, whatever is going to get you to where you want to be. Do what makes you happy and find time for yourself. Another important thing is staying hydrated. That's going to be your best fuel, is having plenty of water. And you need to be able to find motivation. So looking through your goals, what is really driving you? Make a list, check it twice. You need to do what makes you happy. The best way to do that is to write things down, have them where you can see them, and strive every day to be checking off your to-do list. Life's too short to not enjoy, so take time for yourself and become the best self. one day at a time. Here is your strength training chair workout. So again, please visit our website, greatescapefitness.com, to view this whole workout in a video form. Thank you.